camera moved. I had to fix it.
Oh.
Right when I pressed it, like the camera, see, it's still.
Well, hello, and welcome. We are gonna get you ready for Super Bowl Sunday. And for those of you who are across the pond, you have parties and stuff too. Join in, because these finger foods that we're gonna get you ready with. Finger licking good.
Absolutely.
Finger licking good. So awesome, easy, but so delicioso. So we are all about the what? Flavor.
The flavor.
All right. So who am I? Well, first of all, some people are new to us. So welcome to Sunday Dinner with Valencia and Isis. My name is Valencia Daniel, also known as the Game Changer. They call me the Game Changer because when you see me coming, you know that a positive change is going to take place. I am an international trainer, an award-winning speaker, best-selling author, and your power performance coach.
Okay.
I use my expertise in neuroscience, change management, and leadership to tailor trainings to individuals and organizations just like you that will propel you from average into excellence. And this is who?
Isis Daniel. Yes, and I am your personal sommelier. Okay. So yes, as I'm going through this journey of getting all my certifications and all that jazz, you know, everything I learn, you will learn as well on this show.
So much.
Okay. But today, a part of being a sommelier is also understanding other spirits and other alcoholic beverages.
That's right.
So today we're going to steer away from the wine.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have some beer, y'all.
Woo! Some ale. All about that beer.
Mm.
Because we're having those finger foods. We're
Yes.
going to have lots of people over. You can absolutely remember everything that Isis told you in episode 2 as it relates to finger foods and those, what do you call it? Fried foods.
Yes.
And what paired. And I can't remember what kind of wine. So
What
I
kind
don't
of
even want
wine?
to do it.
With fried foods, you can always go with a nice sparkling wine.
Okay.
It cuts through the fat.
There you go. Because I didn't know what to say on that. However, we're going to do the ale because it's Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes.
And a lot of people are all about the beers.
Yes.
So rather than just look and get those average beers that everybody has already tasted,
Yes.
we decided to do a few little others.
There's some of the beers that we do, well, actually, majority of the beers we actually do have are kind of common beers.
Oh, to
But
other people.
to us. Okay.
Not to me. We're going to be
To
tasting
us.
us some beer.
A little
Some different
brand
kind.
new.
But we're not beer people anyway.
Yeah, but it's
So,
okay.
all right. So we need to get
Share,
what?
like, and follow.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do that. If my head is down, I'm going to knock that out real quick.
Okay, and while you are starting to do that, I'm just going to push some of these things
Yes.
in front of you.
So what are we making today?
Oh,
Today,
that's
we are making
nice.
some beef sliders,
Yes.
some crab dip.
Yes.
You know what I just realized?
What?
What are we dipping with the crab?
I said that, but we have some crackers.
Okay.
We have
Crab
some
dip.
Yeah.
And we're also going to fry some pickles and some stuffed olives.
So we stuffed the olives with smoked Gruyere so that you know.
Oh, no, Gouda.
No.
You did with Gouda.
Oh, I did with Gouda.
Smoked
Okay.
Gouda. She did with Gouda.
So what did I use the Gruyere on? Oh, the sliders. I
Yes.
was like, I know I had some
She's been
Gruyere
doing this
cheese
like
over
all
there.
day.
Okay. So, yes. So we're going to do that, but what I'm going to do first is just tell you a little bit, because she's doing some inviting and all of that. Tell you a little bit about what we've already done, because we had to do some prep before we got
Absolutely, it's a
here
lot.
to make sure that everything is done. So, number one, the oven is already on at 350, so that when we put in our various items, the oven is already ready, right? We always have our oven right where it needs to be. Hey T, thanks for joining us. Hey. So this year, rather than do a slider that's just a big hamburger, we really prep this meat, right? We want to do it a little bit different every time, and it's all about flavor. Everything is about flavor. So what we're going to do, hey Madison, thanks for joining us, and next time you're going to have to be right here in the kitchen too. We are inviting you in. So what we did to prep our beef was I took 2 very large sweet onions and cut them thinly sliced, right? Then I put them in the pan with a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter, and I really let those cook down for almost a half hour, really, so that they got really cooked down. All of those flavors start to come out. They get really sweet, just awesome. Right before I put in my ground beef, I took a big heaping of garlic in it and a little bit of the garlic oil, mixed it in with the onion. Then I put in the ground beef and I let it really cook down. Then I used my presser that I would usually use if I was making maybe a sandwich or something, and I just took it out of the sink. I already had it in the sink. But I pressed that oil out of the meat and really drained it well. That's really important because we're going to be putting these on top of our sweet rolls. Get whatever brand you want, but those sweet rolls that you know everybody just can't keep their hands off of, we are going to use those. All right, then I'm going to put it on top of those, and that's what I'm about to do right now, right in front of me. So let me move some of these items out of the way.
Do it.
And then I am going to spread it on. So here is the bottom of the rolls. I don't think you can really see those because they're white.
Okay.
You see how it is? Look.
Oh yeah.
Can they see it?
It's like invisible.
Not really. It like turns. There it is. There it is a little bit. You can see them. So these are the Hawaiian rolls, just the bottoms. And I am going to now take that concoction. Now, you guys know how to season your meats however you like it, but I need you to always remember, if you season as you go, you don't have to use as much salt, right? And you won't have to salt at the end. When you add salt to things at the end, you usually have to add that much more in order to really taste it. So season as you go, and you won't have to salt at the end. Remember that. And anything that has to do with meat, of course, you're going to have to season, right? So with that, what T say? Madison says yes, she loves those Hawaiian rolls. I know, Maddie. I know. I actually used to live in Hawaii, and that was my oldest son, Ricky is what we call him. We call him Ricky. Everybody else calls him Eric. But he loves them too, Madison. When we got to Hawaii and he would go to other people's houses and they were making their own sweet rolls, he could not wait to come home and tell me all about the rolls and how good they were to him. So
I'm going to interject real quick.
We get it.
I'm over here and I'm making the crab dip right now. So we had our concoction. I already kind of put it, majority of everything all together.
And
but
what's
in
that?
it has some mayo, cream cheese, sour cream, a little bit of seasoning that we had. I don't know why it's slipping my mind, but
do you have to put Old Bay?
You don't have to put Old Bay.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
And then I put that in here. We also have a little bit of like onion and green peppers in there. And then we're about to put our mozzarella and our jumbo lump crab meat.
Yum, yum, yum. All right, y'all. When I do dips, I do not do the kind of lump meat that you have to pick the shell pieces out of. That is not hot for your guest. So try not to do that. Really go for the gusto. Pay for the jumbo lump that is not going to have those shells and pieces all in it. We don't want that. Thinking about our guest here. What were you about to say, Isis? You said, should I what?
Oh, I'm doing what I was going to do, actually.
You already, look, she already doing it.
Yeah.
It was just a question, kind of, sort of, but not really.
A question that it didn't matter what I did, really.
Okay. So now that I've got my ground beef all down on top, I am going to put my Gruyere, really, and I went on and shredded this, you guys. Now, you guys know I'm not for too much buying the already shredded cheeses in the store, because I told you that they have so many additives, especially starches and things like that. And if you are maybe keto Of course, this isn't keto because we're using the rolls. But if you happen to be keto and you're trying to stay away from the unnecessary carbs and starches, think about that when you go to the store, because sometimes the cheeses there do have some starches on it in order for it to stay separate in the bag. You ever notice that it doesn't look like it could even stick together like your cheese does when you grate it? And there's a reason for that. They have to put some additives. So anything anybody else does for you, remember they have to do other things to keep it looking that way. And if you don't want the additives, you're going to have to start doing some stuff yourself. And it just doesn't take that long. It's just not that deep.
So I'm adding a whole bunch of crab up in this thing.
Okay.
Okay, this is the crab dip y'all wish you had when you went to a restaurant.
Okay. I like it.
Where is the jambalaya crab meat?
Okay. All right. So I'm going to take the tops and put it on. And then Isis is going to mix me up a little concoction.
For when it's all done.
Oh, for when it's done, not before I put it in the oven?
No, it's for when after.
Are you sure?
Yes, I read it so many times.
Are you sure?
Positive. Read it so many times.
All right.
I mean, we can do it now.
No, we don't do nothing. We don't do nothing like any recipes ever say. I don't know why. Oh, that looks so good. Don't it? You should taste it.
I was gonna put like some cheese on top. But
What kind of cheese?
I used
Nope.
it all.
Okay, I'm gonna get ready to put this in the oven.
Should I add some more?
Boom, bam, pow. See that?
Did you want me to put the because it said after, but do you want to put the stuff on now?
I don't know what you're talking about. You can do whatever. You could do whatever you like. Because if it seems like it's a good idea, then it might be. Okay. We got that going.
And this is about to go in as well.
So it's going to take about a half hour for mine. How about yours? About
like
10 minutes?
10, 15 minutes.
Ooh, yay. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Because I want to be able to taste
pretty.
it. Girl, it's going to get pretty in the oven. It's going to melt down and even out all by itself. She is just evening it, making it really nice on top.
Whatever.
Look at her. She is such the kitchen chef. So she's clean all around the sides.
Because you want it to be right. What you want? All right, so this is... I almost want to take a picture before I put it in.
Why?
I don't know.
It's white. They're not going to see it.
This is what it looks like.
They can't see it. I told you they can't see white. Everything we showing y'all is like, can't see it. Okay.
Let me take a picture.
You put that in really quickly so that we can taste it in about 10. And I am going to go over as soon as Isis gets back over here and starts to greet you. Hey, Ernest. What is that? I'm sorry. I can't see. Isis ain't helping me.
What you mean? Your phone's right here.
I can't see.
Well, come here, Mom. Oh, that's not the right one.
See, that's why we can't rise as a people.
I don't know.
See who that is. You can just look. I just can't see.
Nielsen?
Oh, okay.
Hi! I thought your phone was on it.
You were doing the phones, child. I don't know what's happening there over there. I haven't even looked.
Oh, here it is.
All right, so I need to bring this over, and then I'm going to start.
So here we made everything before the show because it
See how
just
you cook?
was a lot. Leave me alone.
That's why we can't rise as
A lot to prep. Okay. So we took the pickles and what did he do?
What you mean?
Mom moved my little area. But anyway, so we took it and put it on paper towels and so it can kind of dry out. Here we have our flour that we made, and you can't see it, but it's flour, y'all.
Oh my gosh, she said flour that we made. What is it?
Well, it's seasoned flour. So we seasoned our flour. You say that?
Yeah,
Is that
but we
better?
ain't make no flour.
Okay. Well, we seasoned our flour. Okay, cayenne pepper, some salt, some oregano, some basil,
Some onion powder, some garlic powder. You didn't?
I mean, what? That ain't nothing but a word.
No, that's okay.
That ain't nothing but a
It's
word.
okay. It's on this. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
How's she gonna correct me?
Okay.
And then let me fix it.
Okay.
She been doing it to me all day. Anyway.
Okay. So I don't
Hi,
know.
Genesis.
Hey, Genesis.
Genesis
See
from
how
high
this
school.
is not doing? For real?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Genesis. See?
Would you want me to get you some eggs?
Yes, please. Thank you. Bless you in your ministry.
So talk to what are we talking about today, Mom?
Okay, so we're going to talk about the Super Bowl of your life. So everybody's getting ready for the Super Bowl. And it got me to thinking about how people don't really prepare for the Super Bowls of their lives, those big things that they really want to do. So I was going in with a friend to try to help her prepare for a event that she's about to have. And what happened was that something happened with the event, the place, the venue. And she needed to go back and move it way out because we're about to run into graduation season, and she just didn't want to have that kind of competition, especially around, what do you call it?
Graduation?
No, she had it around Easter. And she was like, nope, not competing with Easter weekend with families.
Pardon.
So, she decided, ooh,
You just
so, anyway, she had more time, but I was so happy that she had more time because in so doing, it made it so that she has a lot of time to do everything that really needs to be done. So, it got me to thinking, as we're preparing for Super Bowl, let's think about preparing for the Super Bowls of our lives. Let's really think about what we have to go through. Nobody would have a Super Bowl at the beginning of the season, right? They have the whole season to practice, to prepare, to understand their opponents and themselves and really gel and get themselves together. And that's what we have to do when we start talking about doing other things, doing businesses ourselves, like our conferences, preparing to speak, preparing something at work, preparing anything. You need time to really think about what it is that you have to do and then prepare yourself. Now, does that mean that you always have a long time to prepare? Absolutely not. But if you're a person that speaks, you might think about doing something like taking a class. If you're not a good speaker, so that you're ready to be able to speak. Because a lot of times, that's the thing that's missing. If I'm not a good speaker, then it's going to take a little bit more for me to prepare, if that's what my life is about, if that's what my job is about, than just doing the thing last minute. So maybe you need to take some classes preparing to speak. I have a class, Present Like a Boss. Maybe you need to take a class at work on speaking, whatever it is. Or maybe you don't know how to do good presentations. Maybe you need to take a class on how to create a good presentation or how to create a good class. I'm talking about whatever it is that you do, preparing for it. Isis, you're in classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're taking classes, but you don't just wait until the class before you start learning anything, right?
Yep.
I've seen you've got that book around here, Wine Folly, that you're always reading. It's like your Bible for
or the Wine Bible.
That's a book too?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. So just preparing yourself for whatever it is that you're going to do without waiting until the last moment is really, really a good idea. You're in a competition. We talked about that.
Yes.
And how you're going to go to that competition. They're going to tell you some things about what you're writing about, how you're doing, maybe some ways to do those things better.
Yeah.
All of that really, really matters. But a lot of times, what I find is that people just aren't willing to put in the pre-work that's going to really help you get to the Super Bowl of your life. And you don't want to get there and lose. You want to get to the Super Bowl ready to play, ready to win.
But, and also, I mean, with life, a lot of times people look at people who are in the Super Bowl and they're just like, oh my gosh, how they get there, and they don't pay attention to all the work. So just to go along with everything that you're saying, it really is about, you know what you always say? You talk about overnight sensations and how
There
they
is
were
no such thing.
overnight.
Yeah, most people are not overnight sensations. You didn't just hear somebody sing for the first time and they got discovered.
Mm-hmm.
No, that didn't usually happen. They usually been out here, they've been singing, they've been doing small clubs and bars and going into the studio and working with other people and singing backup music and doing people's EPs and all manner of things that happen. But for some reason, we are all about that, what seems like you discovered overnight mentality. Even if you end up on some show like, what's those shows? American Idol and all of those shows.
Mm-hmm.
Those people have been singing. They've been doing their thing usually for a while. Very few of them get really far if they haven't been practicing or singing.
Yeah.
You'd have to be a natural, because even those people who sing really well usually need some kind of ear training or some kind of vocal lessons, because the best get those, right?
Yeah.
So I can't think of anything. I really can't think of anything where a person just makes it to the top and they didn't have any experience whatsoever. Even that lady who wrote one of those books, she was a journalist before. So yeah, she may not have written any books, but she had been writing for a very long time and understood kind of what that's all about. So yeah.
Go out there and do what you want.
Start doing it now. I don't care. Maddie, you like to cook. You already are cooking. It matters that you're starting now. Right?
Yeah. So what are we doing for Super Bowl?
Ooh, yeah.
Where are we going?
Plans?
What's happening?
I think T and Maddie are going to be putting some stuff together. Tell us what some of your
what are we
menus
doing?
Because we are going to do something very similar to what we're doing tonight.
Yep.
Next weekend.
Which we haven't made fried pickles and everything else in a very long time.
Very long time.
So it's kind of cool to kind of get that going. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let us know. What are we eating? Who are you for in the Super Bowl?
I don't even know who's in the Super Bowl.
The Patriots and the Rams.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
Okay.
The Patriots
Now,
again?
I'm not, yes.
Girl, shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Now, you know I haven't been watching because I don't watch football.
Now, I don't watch football either.
Excuse me.
So, I think, I don't know who I'm for either.
Dang.
But who are you guys for? Huh?
I'm just thinking, like,
I don't know what. I might be going to a Super Bowl party.
I want to, do we know how long we've been online? Because I don't know how long those
I'm not
sliders
sure.
are
22
in.
minutes? I can look at my...
It's not bubbling nowhere near.
Nothing.
But look at my top, because I don't want those to get crusty, dusty.
Yeah, those they're getting kind of golden.
Okay, take them out, and I'm going to put some aluminum foil on them. Because I'm thinking I probably wasn't supposed to put it in. Top line. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, darling.
Come on, y'all, talk to me.
So
What's happening?
quick. So I was thinking, I need to start studying to try to figure out what those Patriots are doing, that they just keep ending up at the Super Bowl. Because we get tired of people winning, but they ain't tired of winning.
And everybody at my job, they are all like, it's all rigged.
Oh, whatever.
The game is rigged.
How is the whole season going to be rigged? How is that going to happen? I would be wondering, how is it that these people are able to create a repeatable process where they are winning? Like, they're doing something right. Don't you think?
Yeah, they're rigging it.
Oh, you tried it. You tried it.
Who else believes in the conspiracy theory?
Nobody.
Cricket.
Nobody. Okay, so what ISIS did was check on the sliders.
Yes, I
I want
did.
to make sure that they really heat through really well. I mean, I guess the stuff is already done. But I do want the cheese to melt.
Where
But
did
I
the seasonings go?
We'll see.
Oh, they're right here. Y'all, I'm just tripping.
What had happened?
Nothing, I'm tripping.
But I do want it to heat all the way through. So what I just did, I took it out and I put some aluminum foil on so that the buns don't continue to just really, really crisp up too much.
Yeah.
And I'm putting them back in.
And then we got to get ready for our topping. So we're going to brush the tops ever so gently.
Stop tripping.
With
I hate it when she
butter
talks like that. I can't stand
Worcestershire.
it. Okay, so
Worcestershire.
can I tell them what I did with this?
And then we're going to put some sesame seeds on half because she doesn't like sesame seeds.
I sure don't.
And then we're going to have some garlic powder and onion powder for taste.
Ew. Okay, so
What?
So I took the seasoned flour. I was like, what did I do? I took the seasoned flour that Isis had already put together for me.
Ah.
I put everything in through the seasoned flour. Then I
Dipped it in my egg and milk bath.
Yeah.
To help everything stick together.
And then I put it back in. Now I'm about to put it in. I can hear.
It's been popping. I turned it down. It still would have been blazing hot. So for the new year, I made fried chicken. Like we know we had the show with fried chicken, right?
Did we?
Yes, we did. And then asked for the new year, I made fried chicken again, and my guests got lost. So I had to go outside and find them, and I left the oil on super high.
Oh, really?
And then I tested it out. I take Mom thinks I'm crazy every time I do this, but I take a little bit of water and I splash it on the oil to see if it's ready. And I did that. It was like pop, 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 pop. And everybody was like, I said you're gonna burn the house down. I was like, oh my God.
That's exactly what it sounded like. It said
I had to, take all the burnt oil and stuff out and start it all over.
Oh,
but
did you? Was it that bad?
It was that bad. But
wow.
They tore that chicken up. Okay.
Because they didn't have none of that burnt oil.
It was really good. That chicken was good. So
you had new oil.
Yeah. I'm excited about these fried pickles, y'all.
All right, so I did the pickles first, the big ones, and then I'm going to do the small stuff.
So Mom and let me slow down. The recipe that we looked up just in case said that we should use dill pickles.
Dill? Was it dill?
It was dill. And Mom was like, we need dill and kosher. And so I'm like, okay.
I say kosher dill, yeah.
Right.
Dill and kosher.
Whatever.
You're just putting it like it's all. It's called, that's a thing, kosher dill. Y'all know that.
Okay. So, I'm trying to get her what she wants. And she's fighting against me, y'all. So this time, instead of just doing one thing, sorry, my shirt's not working with me either. Let me.
Oh. So we have some hamburger dill chips.
Yes.
And then you have kosher dills.
And so we have the Spears.
You said the spares. Did you use?
I was just trying to see.
You didn't use any of this? Girl, now I got opened up crab meat. Now
It was too much.
Now I gotta make some crab balls or something.
Yes, crab balls.
I'm gonna taste it too. Oh my goodness. So it shouldn't take that long. As soon as they start turning golden, because y'all not cooking anything, it's ready. It's ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, Isis. So,
what?
Tell me about these ales and stuff, because we're about to taste some things.
All right, y'all. So let me grab my beer.
Okay, so you guys know I am not about the beer. I wasn't about the wine. So we're going to do some things. We're going to taste some things and see how these different beers taste. I ain't much on beer. I'm telling you. So we have a Modelo. Have you heard that?
Let me see what it's called. Yep, Modelo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Here we go. Never seen it, never heard of it, and hope you can see it. See that one?
Okay.
And then what else?
Then we have our Golden Monkey.
Is that unknown beer?
Can you see it? Well, okay. I've seen the Golden Monkey only when like I've gone out to like certain hipster bars. But it's a lager, so.
Oh, okay. What is this? It's got a fancy top, like champagne.
So the only reason why I got this, you guys, is because my boyfriend drinks it. So this is a malt, caramelized malt brew. And we'll go into, you know.
The top is all pretty. I've never even seen it.
And then we have our Jamaican beer, okay, Red Stripe. So these beers are, for the most part, pretty known. If you drink beer, you're kind of looking at me like, why is she putting this on the special? We don't drink beer, so we're going to start from where we are.
Okay. I have no clue.
I like lagers, which is why we got these. And you know, during the Super Bowl, it's about drinking, you know, easy to drink beers that are super chill. Eat with your finger food. Enjoy your time. Right. So that's why we got these beers to kind of test out and see what we'll like. Right?
Right. Okay. So let's get, here you go.
So we said we're gonna try.
Right. Want this open up? Oh, fine.
Come on. Why is she so special?
What you mean?
Look, this is you. This will do, right?
I don't open up beers.
I know, but I'm just saying.
You started looking special.
Yeah, you was looking special.
Squeeze me. Squeeze me.
It is a cute little.
So we need 6 glasses?
Oh, okay.
Or just 2. Okay,
Yep.
we can do one at a time.
Yes. Okay.
So let's do the
Let's start with the, you know, mold. That's a little heavy. All right. So here we have our Golden Monkey.
Okay, go ahead. I like how as soon as I started deciding what I wanted first, you were like, no. Had to do it. The drinks are hers. All right, y'all. As soon as it's all ready. It's ready.
No, it's not. It's not golden.
It's golden. Golden enough.
It's golden enough. Hello, Michelle. Hey, girl.
When stuff start floating, I take it out. That is gold enough.
Michelle, what you drinking and eating for the Super Bowl? Are we planning ahead? Are we not? You have plans? Is someone else cooking? What you doing?
Going
girl?
somewhere?
What you doing? Because I'm
okay,
going
so the
somewhere.
first time I had a fried pickle, where was I?
The first time we had a fried pickle, I believe, was at Texas Roadhouse.
No, I knew you was going to say that.
Then why'd you ask me?
Because you were older, and I just knew you were going to say that. I actually had it the first time in Tennessee, somewhere where they fry everything. I'm telling y'all, at Tennessee, it was so funny. I was like, they fry a little bit of everything for real.
Yes.
Like,
But the first time you ever had fried olives was in Chicago.
yeah, when you were on college tour. That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah, we drove from Tappahannock, Virginia to Chicago. Can I get a why?
Oh my goodness.
Can I get a what's going on?
What's going on is all of a sudden I needed to get you from Tappahannock,
Virginia.
to Chicago.
Oh.
Number one, there was nowhere to fly out of in Tappahannock. And number two, it was very short notice.
And for everyone who's wondering, I went to boarding school in Tappahannock, Virginia at St. Margaret's Boarding School for Girls.
Okay. That's so funny.
Just in case anyone's wondering. That's why we were driving from Tappahannock, Virginia. Okay. But can you come over here so we drink this beer? Because, you know, I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying to be patient. Well, wait, let me check on this. Why does it feel like nothing's happening to that crab dip?
Because you just keep looking at it.
Because that's the second time. All right.
All right.
So, because the Rams were there last year, who's the other team that's going to play it? Oh, no.
Patriots.
The Patriots there last year to the Rams.
Oh, okay. Anyway, she's so extra. I don't like it.
It's a little hoppy.
It's a little bit hot.
So,
Is it warm?
it's not warm.
It's cold?
It's cold.
I don't like it.
So, if with beers, just so people know, when I say hoppy, there are, I believe, like 4 or 5 things that will go into wine. So you have hops, malt, yeast, and water. Okay? And so whatever is driven it, so she's not liking because it's bitter, which means it's hops driven.
Oh, okay.
So most IPAs, that would be kind of like that's a hoppy beer. You can't say, if you're working in a restaurant, you can't say, oh yeah, it's super bitter. No, it's very hoppy. So this is actually not that bad.
Oh, it says, what is something at the bottom?
It's a Belgian style with added spice. It's a little hoppy. Okay?
I don't want none. Can I pour it out?
You can pour it out.
Thank you.
It's not that bad though.
Okay. You like it?
It's not that bad. I could drink it.
Okay.
So now let's try our Red Stripe, imported in Jamaica.
She tried it. For all my Jamaican watchers, I apologize.
Look, we all family.
I apologize.
We come from the same motherland. All right, anyway, you ready?
You tried it. Okay. What is this one?
Red Stripe.
Much better. Much better. It's still beery on my tongue.
It's still beery.
It
just
does.
like when we taste wine. I'm getting grapes.
It's lighter though.
It is a lighter beer.
But it's still lighter, and then it's on the side of something. What's the extra?
Water?
What? Why do you say water? It's something extra.
Water.
No. Why, you think it feels watered down to you?
A little bit.
No, I can drink that.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if I had to drink a beer.
It's not a bad beer.
It's a lager, imported lager. Okay.
No, finish
I
it.
can drink that. That's lighter.
We gotta taste the next one.
I did the other one. I did that too.
You pour more
Mm-hmm.
and then pour it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, I can drink that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if I had to drink beer.
Right. Can I have a Red Stripe now?
What's the one that I said I didn't like? I gotta make sure.
Modelo.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
Never.
We won't ask you to sponsor us.
Red Stripe.
Yes, we can ask Red Stripe.
All right.
All right.
Modelo.
Pour some beer, and I'm gonna get this.
So this is a malt. No, this is a medium-bodied lager.
Another lager.
Yes, slow roasted with caramel malts.
Oh, that
brewed
that's
for
the
a
one that we had
rich,
the first time.
smooth taste. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You ready, Mom?
Almost.
I'm gonna put this in the microwave when you come back.
Microwave beer. Oh,
Why, y'all? Why would I put the beer in the microwave?
you don't need to be putting nothing in the microwave while we're online, because it sometimes interrupt with your signal.
Really? So what am I supposed to do with this better?
You can do it real quick, 30 seconds.
Ooh, don't that look good? It looks so good. Can y'all see that? Can you see it? Oh, here we go. Over there. Yay! These are our fried pickles. Oops. Mom.
And a fried olive. Get there. Don't step on it and slip.
Oh, that was a fried olive
And a fried pickle. I saw that. All right, I'm going to get one of these that we did first. Because I'm telling you, because it's juicy, you guys, you got to be careful with fried pickles. Because it will burn you.
Where's the Worcestershire? How y'all Worcestershire?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce.
Oh my. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, it's good. Yummy.
Oh my goodness.
That is so delicious. Okay. I gotta get us some place
Okay.
Because we already starting to taste things. Yum.
I think we did the lights. The light is just a little too bright.
Right behind the thing.
It's
We gotta
just a
figure out.
little too bright. Cause I'm over here looking white. Okay.
See through.
Mm-hmm.
Looking transparent.
Oh my god. Delicious also.
You don't like
about
it?
that one. Let me take the rest of this one. Alright, y'all. What if I don't want to play? It's the Super Bowl. We out here, we ratchet.
It's hot.
You alright. Alright, no, I'm bad. Sing.
Sing.
How's she trying?
Did you already try one of these?
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't hardly taste like nothing.
Alright. To our caramelized beer or lager. Come on, you ready?
No, I'm hot.
Yeah, cool it down for cold brew. I like that one.
Ew. I don't know if it's the pickle or the beer. I'm not a beer drinker though anyway.
Oh gosh.
You like it?
Yeah, it don't taste like nothing really.
That's not the same. That's the first one.
No. That's
That
the
is.
first one.
Oh, so I said this was the one we didn't like.
No, you didn't like that one.
Oh, so I gave this one a bad rap. Sorry.
And you just drank it and you said ew.
Oh, so it's nasty anyway.
It's not nasty.
It's disgusting.
No, it's not.
It is. I don't know how people just sit around drinking beers, just throwing them back like that is disgusting. Yuck.
Y'all, it's really not disgusting though. I don't even know what to say. Like, I
But
can
this
see.
olive was stuffed. Is it stuffed Gouda?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't.
It
sure.
looks like my cheese came out.
Okay.
My cheese left.
Is it good?
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with cheese?
Oh gosh, now these are the best. I think I like these even better than the. I don't know. It's a toss up.
They are good though. It needs to be stuffed more.
Stuffed with what? More
Mm.
cream?
I know more cheese, but more stuff. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
It does. It does.
Don't trust her. I'm the cook. She's a sous chef. No.
Who goes and sauces?
Sous chefs cook good too.
Yeah, but I'm clearly the mastermind in the kitchen.
Whatever. That's why we got the wrong pickles.
I followed a recipe.
And I
Talk to the people who did it.
I always tell you when the recipes are wrong.
Why she always yelling at me, y'all?
I always say we be looking
She's
at recipes.
yelling at me.
Y'all know y'all can't go out there and just follow any recipe verbatim, right? Y'all do know that, right? I hope y'all do. You better stop. My grandmother said, cooking is not following a recipe, but understanding ingredients. Okay? You need to understand what things are going to taste like and why they work together and why they don't and how you need to balance it.
We should have topped it off with cheese. I knew we should have. Where's the mozzarella? Where'd you put it?
There's no more.
You used it all?
Mm-hmm.
It's bubbling, but
It's fine. Let it bubble. It's going to be good. Trust me on that, too. Mama. It is really good. It is so delicious. Okay, y'all. We can ready to pull this stuff out and get up off here. Come look.
How come all my cheese be gone?
It's not gone. It did rise.
Come here.
It's not gone. Oh, thank you. Did you move that off the heat? Thank you. Okay, which one of the beers did I like?
Red.
All right, pull this nastiness out.
She's so extra, y'all.
And it's light. You can see it's light. Oh, you give me the whole thing? Good grief. I don't even know if I can handle all that.
Come on, it's a beer.
It's a beer.
Yeah,
That's
you will
the
be
answer.
fine. You will be fine.
Here.
I don't want it.
Oh, excuse me. So you don't like my pickles?
I do like your pickles. Y'all, she been doing this all day, y'all.
What? What have I been doing?
She been trying to fight.
Ooh, you tried it. You the one. She be getting on my nerves.
Okay, y'all, I'll admit, today I was a little testy.
A lot. I had to look at her and say, I'm sorry. I don't want to fight with you. I don't have anything I can't even be mad at you about. So what I'm not going to do is argue.
But y'all,
Walked off. You was being extra crispy in the store.
I might have been, but y'all don't understand.
I didn't understand.
Y'all had to be there. Mom would be like, I'm looking for the whatever. No, the recipe said this. Well, I would have tried this. Okay, grab it. No, it's the spears. Or spares, or whatever it's called. Spears. Okay, I'll put it back. So you want to get this? No. Okay. I was getting frustrated. It was a lot for me. It took an executive decision to get what we have today.
Mine.
More?
Mine.
Yes. Hers are better. She is right.
My executive decision, I mean.
No, not that is not true. Not true. I think I just didn't have patience for indecisiveness. I think that's what it was.
You could be nicer.
I could be, and I tried, but some days.
Okay, so I'm gonna get us some, I don't know, something to dip the cheese in. You just walked away. She walked away, y'all. Did y'all see that? See how she rolls? I don't want those crackers. Those are water crackers.
Water crackers? What's
Yeah.
that mean?
They don't taste like anything. Table water crackers. They don't taste like anything. I like the ones that taste like something better. We'll use those.
You was about to say like you will.
I would have used something else, like what's those other crackers?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. Come on.
All right, we can use those.
Should we just take our stuff out?
Take those out. No, the stop. Is it bubbling yet?
It's been bubbling.
Oh well.
It's just not It's just not pretty on top like I want it to be.
Where's the other stuff that I need? This is ready for me to do both. Get the other thing out so I can. It been bubbling, you said.
Yeah, it's bubbling, but in the middle is
Yeah, can you put that on here?
We should have put some stuff on top.
Put what? That big thing, so I can get to it. Dankeschön. Okay, y'all.
All right, so we made the butter in the Worcestershire sauce. Okay.
Where's the brush? I don't know. You didn't give me one?
I thought about everything, Mom.
You did get a brush then? What?
Excuse me.
Oh, you tried it. Give it to me.
No, it's okay. Talk to me.
So she's taking a paper towel and using that as my dipper when I buy brushes. I have cellophane brushes or whatever the name of it is. I got all kinds of brushes, but she's doing it the old-fashioned way because she learned it from me. Okay, I'm going to try this beer. This light beer is good.
All right.
And it was the
Pass
Jamaican
me the
beer.
sesame seed, please. Right there.
I don't want sesame seeds on mine.
I'm just gonna do it in half. Give it to me.
Icky poo. I do want to taste that crab dip though. All right, y'all. I would suggest that you get something to dip your crab dip with. I don't care what. Even if you have to get a pita bread and cut it and cook it in coconut oil, which I will tell you, just cut it into triangles. It is so good. It'll puff up really fast in the coconut oil. And then you put it on a piece of bread, a piece of paper towel, and let it just drain off and use those to pick up. Oh my goodness, when I say good, 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 good. Or you can take the little pieces of, I can't think of the name of nothing. But the corn tortillas, you can do those up and do them yourself the same way. Well, you guys, when you do stuff at home, when I tell you it is so much better, and your guest will go mad for just the extra step, and it does not take a lot, but it certainly adds a lot of flavor. Hey, Louise, how are you? How are you? Does that say Audemars? Oh, look, she put some on my plate already. I'm ready to taste. Ooh. Come here. I'm here. Oh, damn. Okay. Look at that, you guys. I got me a slider, and I got me some of the dip. I'll take one of those crackers. The table crackers, you guys, taste like nothing. And I guess that's the point. Right? The point is...
All right, I'm tasting it.
She all primitive and ain't use a fork. I guess that's what you're supposed to do, though, with dip.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem thick enough.
It doesn't. I'll follow the recipe. Tastes good, but
it does taste good. But I would put some more cream cheese and cheese. I'll hook it up and make it thicker. I know what to do. It does taste good, though. Wow.
This sandwich is good too.
Is it? It's hot. But the beef.
Yeah, it's really good.
Those onions and stuff.
All right, y'all. We're gonna have to see y'all later so
That
we
was
can
a
eat.
much better way to do it. Because last year I did the big piece of like hamburger beef. This is the way. Even the way it cuts away and makes it easier for the person to, I love it. All right, you guys. We can sit down and eat us some of this. This is delish. Like, really good. Next time we get to invite you over. So, get your wine. Oh, your wine. I'm so used to wine. Get your beer. You want some?
No,
What
okay.
kind do you want?
I'm good. Ready?
All right. Here's to you, the Super Bowl of your life, and the Super Bowl game. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
And we will catch you on the other side.
All right, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Toodaloo.